so, you want to improve your gun skill. Improving gun skill in Siege is a lot easier than you think, because a lot of you guys already have good gun skill. It's just you need to combine it with other factors in this game: positioning, timing, aim sense. But for now, let's just focus on how you can sharpen up your gun skill. We're gonna break it down to a few parts.
Motherfucker! Who was that? Who was that?
Shut up, little bro. Or we're gonna break it down into crosshair placement, pre-firing. It could even be like when to peek. A lot of gun skill is learning how to get the most out of the minimum. So how can we get like the best kills? This guy's just holding a fucking angle. It's wide like this. Oh my god.
Yo, Doc, I need a step
like that. Alright. Whatever. These guys are just unpredictable sometimes. What was I even saying before I was rudely interrupted?
Oh my gosh!
It was about the getting maximum output with like minimum input. A lot of the times you will see in gunfights in Siege, you're not like in gunfights super long. If anything, you're like peeking the enemy, you're going back to cover. It's about
Yo, Doc, try not to kill
the average
me
like
off the
the average like gunfight span is like 5, maybe 2 seconds, 1 second even sometimes. You got to be able to land like your first 1 to 5 bullets to kill the person in the head or in the body. So you can combine that with pre-firing, pre-aiming or crosshair placement, because like you can only like just peek like this for so like around corners for so long, until I would rather just pre-aim head level, pre-fire it, and then come back to cover. You can get a lot of kills doing that and a lot less dying. You just gotta combine it with common angles around the map. So let's go ahead and go for like a short roam here. Another thing about gun skill, you need to be confident. You should be able to walk around the map and kind of know when to sprint around, but obviously don't sprint around too much. Only when there's not a lot of enemies nearby. But like none of these tips work if you are like scared as fuck. Dude. Where the fuck did where did this apartment come from? Oh my god, bro. That's just insane, bro. I'm like checking all that for that long and then she comes in. Honestly, in lobbies like these where there's no like plan, the best thing we gotta do is actually just stay sight. We're not gonna do any extra roaming. We're actually just gonna stay sight. They just walked in with no pressure. Let's go ahead and ban like Ram for vertical play. We need to adjust our gun skill to how they're playing. They're playing very aggressive, just like rush, sprinting, no drone. If they're walking around with no drone, then I can kind of play more passive, because all I have to do, if he's just sprinting at us, you just have to hold an angle on him. Catch him, like punish them for not checking angles. It's gonna be a little chaotic, because no, stop. Don't think about it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Be advised, a bomb location has been compromised.
I hear the reinforcing noise. I'm gonna dekill his ass. I heard him edging it, bro. I heard him fucking pull out the metal. But yeah, y'all should always be aiming head level, no matter what. Don't be looking at the floor all the time. Head level is about like, you barricade a door. It's this buckle right here every single time. See? If I were to put my teammate, it's head level. Yo, they're rushing in lockers. So I sprinted into here because I saw... Can I have a heal, please? What? Where am I, bro? Motherfucker just threw an ace charge at me.
1 on 4 remaining.
Box and lockers. Nice. You have to like, so like sprinting, that's the only time sprinting would be acceptable for moments like that where I have to like literally get out or I'm gonna die type of deal. That's the kind of gun skill I was talking about. If they're gonna play aggressive and rush, I'm just gonna punish them for entering the building too fast. So I heard Lion scan. I saw them drone me on I remember in kayak, and then Lion scanned us. So that's like an easy indicator he's gonna come through like a common door frame, which was trench. Kill him, but I see someone sprinting in a locker. That locker has a very narrow hallway and there's no cover for them. That's why I started pre-firing the Twitch back there. And obviously Ace was just being aggressive too. But you guys can get all these kills too. If you want to rank up faster, you have to be able to kill enemies like this. Yeah, like they have decent gun skill because they're just rushing at you, but they're not droning. They're making themselves very easy targets. So if you just punish their mistakes, it's super easy. But you know, it's gonna take you some practice to get used to it. On attack, if you want to win more, like improve your gun skill, you could have good crosshair placement and all that kind of stuff. But if you don't have a proper way of getting in the bomb site, it's going to be tough. So that's why it's very important to be opening up walls. Give yourself like openings. Look for gaps in the defense. Because if you're just straight hopping through doors and windows, dude, you're just going to get hard scoped down. You got to be able to create multiple factors in the round so the enemy can't predict your push too well. Again, pre-fire head level. Pre-fire head level. There we go. Wait, this wall is soft. Yeah, they're just dumb. They're being dumb right now. You see, like, this is what we're talking about.
Cover the diffuser. One op 4 remaining.
Where's last? Hold up. I don't know where last is. I'm gonna drone. That's why I wanted a drone, because I didn't know he was coming. I know he was off site. I didn't explain it right there. But with all those people dying, and I saw Goyle ran out of main, it meant Thermite was finding the last guy in sight. So that's why I immediately got his refrag and wanted to take I forced a gunfight on Bandit. Pre-aim, pre-fire. Obviously my aim was a little sloppy right there, but you guys get the point. And then obviously Goyle, we have time. I didn't have the diffuser, so if I just rush the diffuser without knowing where he is, I'm just gonna get shot down. Always be patient. Always take a moment to reset. I'd rather win the round taking an extra 10 seconds than lose it taking none. But yeah, man, just to kind of recap a little bit, like, don't be afraid of pre-fire. You just get better pre-firing by just your map knowledge. You gotta play the game more. Know common angles people tend to hold. Like, there's nothing wrong. Like, you should just have like a kind of a trigger finger sometimes. Like, don't be afraid to shoot your gun. And I kind of believe that pre-firing more helps your confidence, because I think a lot of people are just scared to pull the trigger sometimes unless they see an enemy. Like, just kind of think about it like you're just kind of like messing around, because that's how you kind of should be. You should be like relaxed. Your aim should be, you know, smooth. Your aim, and ultimately it gets you a lot of good kills. I don't know why you would still peek. I don't know why they're playing so aggressive. Why? What? Lion just in? The fuck is he? Isn't Two Brow like right here? No? Who the fuck is Two Brow? Okay, I thought he was fighting on the breach. Yes, Lion wasn't. Okay, he's Skybridge. Where's the other guy though? The other guy's back here. There we go. I'm on the hole. Let's reset. He's top green. My god, yeah, top green, top green. He swung 90.
Down to one friendly.
It's so bad. Please, you're Damos, man.
Has been recovered.
Oh, bro. Oh my goodness. Let's play. Let's go plant. Let's go plant. Behind the thing. Nice, good job.
Op 4 eliminated.
Thank God. Yeah, right there is just so tough to plant the bomb because we didn't have the breach open. But yeah, man, like, I want you guys to literally like count the bullets I like shoot. Like, my bullets never go above like 10. I always kill my enemies in the first like 5 bullets, and then I'm peeking out of the fight. You know, if you shoot too long, you're just gonna get pre-fire shot back. To kind of like help you ease into like more of a aggressive play style, if you're not as used to it, just walk around the map more. Like, don't sprint around. I want you to just walk around like you're a sentry turret, like fucking, like it's terrorist hunt. That way you're just getting your character moving. So walk out with your nuts hanging, literally. Like, drag your nuts across their face, bro. I remember hearing a saying a long time ago. It's better to die with your nuts out than to die with them shriveled up in the corner. Like, fight back. Just die fighting, bro. Literally. Chat, what's one thing you struggle about with gun skill? What do you feel stuck on? I think one thing that helped me a lot with gun skill is learning how to be ready for everything, but at the same time have a set routine of how you play a map. If you have a set routine, if you practice something 100 times, you're gonna feel more confident doing it. So if you do a routine you've done hundreds of times, plus you expect everything, dude, you're gonna be unkillable. Like, I've done this push 1,000 times. Oh shit, he's gonna have. What was that noise? I'm gonna get off this balcony. Heartbreacher's dead. Now, Border is a very aggressive map. We need to control our flank factors. Can't get the wall open. Do they have Capkin? Oh, we're not. CC looking like. He's on the door. He's on the door. Hopkins just killed that guy. Nice. Yeah, that warden. I don't know what he's doing, bro. Damo seems to be fighting someone downstairs. Cool. Taking our time. I saw him. I saw that guy. Where is he? Downed him. Nice. Show my grip. I mean, really, like, all I do for my mouse grip is just like a... Some people fucking do it like this. Like, they fucking... put their mouse like this, like their hands are. I don't know. You just play however is comfortable for you, bro. But yeah, what questions do you guys have about gun skill? So that way I know I'm covering all of it. Oh, he's running out. Oh, I should have picked Ace.
A bomb must be located and defused.
If you're spawn picking passport. What? Reload. That's why I have my drone and I pre-fired it. Pre-aim, pre-fire. I heard an impact on the wall. Yeah, that's why I don't think that yet. That was Goyo. You can tell by seeing the gun on the kill feed. Hey, he's in pass. He's downstairs.
Alright, man.
Is that a Cav? Am I blind? I swear I saw someone running in here. Is she below me? What? Why is it always when I get off my drone? Yeah, I want you guys to pay attention to how I'm droning a lot as well. This is why I always drone. I would have caught this guy off guard.
Located a bomb.
Literally, if I didn't stop droning right there, I would have never known he was in that corner. And if I died, all my other teammates could have died and gave him a chance to clutch up. Shutting down every possible siege timing down. When to crouch, when not to crouch. I only crouch when I see someone. Like, you'll see a lot in Pro League, but like, you kind of just crouch the second you see someone and then you uncrouch. It's more of just to, I don't know, make yourself a harder target. Like, just practice, like, whenever you see someone, it's just muscle memory just to press the crouch button. Then uncrouch. Your hands are too big. I don't know, man. Honestly, like, crouching is like it's not like it's not gunfight changing that much. It's just more of like habit, and also just helps you change your ad level. Can't find a perfect sense. Any tips? You don't need to find a perfect sense. There's no such thing as a perfect sense. There's a sense. You want to find a good sense, you find something that's comfortable for you, and then you just perfect it until you're comfortable with it. If you're not comfortable with it, then you're fighting an extra factor. You don't need to fight. Well, tip for droning is always just drone 2 rooms ahead of yourself. I gotta be careful with this guy coming 90. Entire team is dying right now. I think Alibi's running east. There she is. Oh my god, this vigil's... I just hate it, bro. The one time, dude, the one time I don't check under that desk. I always check under that desk. It's just the one time I don't, bro. Unlucky. 2 attacks is pretty good. Do you guys really want a hand cam for a round? So I'm placing myself inside CCTV. So that way I have a lot more potential for gunfights. This is a very gunfight heavy place and you should not play it unless you are gun up. But this is like throwing yourself into the sharks. Two most important things in R6, your mindset and actually your ability to learn. And I think it's just situational awareness. Literally fighting 1v9 right now. Blackbeard just walked up main. Okay, he's just been sitting here the entire time, not moving an inch. Honestly, holding that in solo queue is just tough. Then I have Omar Monkey. Enjoying the view. Oh, he's sprinting at the enemy. To your right. How was that a kill? How is he getting these kills? How? How is he getting away with this? Staircase, Omar, the staircase. How? How is this guy getting kills? He doesn't even know where he is. You see, that is an example of what we want to not do, chat. His cross replacement is like all over the place. And he's just lucky that the TP port does not shoot back. Got an ad for Ozempic. You trying to tell me something? Yeah, put down the fork, little bro. I think kind of a hidden thing for y'all to win more gunfights. Get creative with their angles and setup. Play areas that you're comfortable with. You don't have to play areas you're not comfortable with. Okay, so that was an example of crouching mid gunfight. Wanted to show you guys. So when I saw him, I just crouched, shot a few bullets, and I would have disengaged. I should have barricaded his door. But yeah, you see, I'm holding pixel angles. There we go. You see how I do after every kill? I just shoot my gun, crouch, and then get it back up. And I'm not gonna lie, I low-key kind of mess with this sight. Magenta. Okay, when he wide swings, I'm just gonna wide swing out. When I see someone, then I can decide to move. Nice. But hopefully that kind of helped you guys a little bit with your gun skill and that. I don't hold angles longer than, like, I don't hold angles too long. If I'm going to hold an angle, I'm just going to, like, commit a few bullets and then get out of it. But luckily, I'm just killing everybody in my first few bullets, just winning the gunfight. And if you don't win the gunfight and no one dies, then just keep disengaging until you do it. What gun would you consider beginner friendly, the best to learn with? Probably most of the year 1 operators. Otherwise, I mean, most guns are like pretty easy recoil nowadays. They've nerfed everything that's been pretty hard. It's more your attachments. Always run flash hider and vertical grip most of the time. Worry about controlling recoil first before you decide you want to do all these different attachments. Chat, what questions do you guys have about gun skill this round? Is it like maybe crouching, when to swing, positioning, aim, how angles work? Okay, as you guys saw the last round on border, I want you to think of angles as like one-time things almost. Every round, think about all the angles are reset to 0, or like they're all grayed out, right? But let's say if I exchange bullets with someone off this angle right here, right? Think about this one, now it's like crossed out as red, or like, the fuck? Did anyone else hear that? Bro, some motherfucker like running. But just think about the angle I crossed out. You basically just want to hold the same angle that you were exposed on. That's kind of how I see about it. Oh, this is how he's coming. All right, well. Hey, buddy.
I'm coming up on stairs on you, Bandit.
Yep. Milkman. What? Oh, like, what? Like, he's just so lost. He just, bro. Okay, bro. This guy's so lost. And he shoots his teammate. I mean, it's the same exact thing in real life. If the way angles work in this game, if you see someone, shoot a few bullets and immediately get back to cover. You have very limited HP in this game. You can't afford to just hard scope and let your gun fucking empty your mag in one angle. You can't afford to do that because Piku's advantage also exists. Shoot a few bullets and just leave. Milkman owns you. Okay, guys. It was 1 death. Legion's angle right here is it's an off angle, because it's not very common to prone on that, but he's very exposed. His head is the first thing that will like get hit by a bullet. Let's get rid of Ace. We got to nerf Milkman. Nerf him. Aim wise, how do you get consistent? I go from doing good to no middle ground. I already explained earlier, being consistent is not about doing all the right things. It's about avoiding all the wrong ones. If you can avoid a handful of mistakes every round in your head, it means you're going to be alive for about 80% of the round. If you're alive 80% of the round, then you have a lot more chance of fighting back. And if you're alive and you have no idea what to do, you're just inexperienced. You need to like play the game more. But all those mistakes you guys already know. Stay alive. You know, don't peek in the last every single of the round. If you're in man disadvantage, you get aggressive. To talk a little more on angles, Aruni has a DMR, and Aruni's very good for these angle holding because obviously, like, okay, so to explain it, the reason why we hold very pixel peaks like this is because in this game, bullets, you see, this is one dot. That's why you can kill someone like this. Enough room for that bullet to travel. It's very hard to hit me. That's why we hold angles like this. So if you can apply that principle to everything, think about it like the Chonka's helmet. You know how he has that one little sliver he can look out from? Imagine trying to headshot that fool. Bro, it's so hard, right? That's how it's kind of like you should kind of like think about pixel peaks. Now, would I want to hold an angle like this? Or would I want to hold it like this? Or like this, then I can get a lot better kills doing that. If I hold this angle, it'll be a lot harder for them to kill me. I obviously don't want to stick my head in there that long, though. Really, all angle holding is hold very tight angles, shoot a few bullets, leave. Reset. Pick a different angle, shoot a few bullets, leave. It's that simple. Now it just takes practice for you to do it more. Again, right here, I'm exposed a little bit, right? Exposed a little bit of the breach. I don't want to hold angles like this in the open, you know? Always stay behind cover. Remember, aim head level 2.
Ash on drum, behind drum.
Okay. If he hops in, I'm popping that Goyo. Guy's dumb.
That's case on Legion, case on Legion, case on Legion.
30 seconds. So to be consistent, I don't need to over peek. I know play off the Goyle every time. There's no Goyle on here. Play off the Aruna gate. Remember, hold a very tight angle here. I'm only holding this. I can even reposition right here. Nice. Okay. You gotta have like certain principles you know how to stay like to like play by. That way you're not playing different every round. It's like consistency as well. Another thing is like always keep your enemy in front of you. Don't try to take on too many angles because then you can't just look around multiple times at once. Sometimes bomb sites are exposed like that. You have to, but a key thing for winning gunfights, just keep them in front of you. If all you have to do is stick a crosshair at the door, you don't have to worry about flicking and doing all this shit. That's just improper crosshair placement. Or a gun just stay far away from? No. Bro, guys, recoil is not hard in Siege. It's just, you're just inexperienced. If you play Siege for a month or two, you'll pull down on recoil naturally. If you can't pull down recoil, it's a skill issue. Higher your ADS sensitivity. Learn to look down while you shoot. If you can't do that, skill issue. Stay in copper. Some things that will get you a lot of kills, again, is your sight setup. Your gun skill will shine if...
Why are you reinforcing upstairs?
5 seconds.
Nice.
Because we're holding upstairs. You want to hold vertical above the bomb site.
Located the bomb.
I was about to go off on him, but then I realized it was a genuine question by him. But yeah, if I'm holding upstairs, I force them to come push into my setup. If I have this much protection, it's going to make me win more gunfights. But yeah, if I have vertical gameplay, they can't do much. So if anything, this forces them into a bad gunfight into me. He just naded himself. Dude, what the fuck am I hearing?
Is that round dead?
No, it's fuse. Yeah, eyes whipped. Rams and drum. Damn, she went all the way around. I did not expect that.
Op 4, last stop standing.
Alright, whatever. But as you guys saw, like, we, even just holding upstairs, we not only get a lot more, like, gunfights, but it's also delaying their push a lot. Minimal vertical gameplay, a lot of casualties, good. Milkman might be your father. Dude, how do I die to Milkman every single round? Love Wasians. Okay. Tips for solo queuing? Yeah, literally don't solo queue. But expect to do everything by yourself.
Nice.
I mean, another thing about that helps with your gun skill is information. If you don't know where you're going, your gun skill is just going to be like, without guidance, it's going to be lackluster. So if I always have pre-placed drones, I know what I'm facing up against, it gives me a lot more confidence. Because honestly, like a lot of times, sometimes we just We missed the easiest kills in this game just from lack of information. And that a little bit extra information, like, for example, if you look at Shopify Rebellion, Canadian has like 0 kills within like a whole ass game. But his teammates, like Ambi, got like 19 kills. Ambi most likely is enabled. Obviously he's crazy, but I'm sure he can't get those kind of stats without the help of his teammates. Probably what allows his gun skill to thrive. I feel like I should join every corner, bro. Just last games.
The diffuser is now secured.
You see how I like always line up the angle? Remember, like the shortest, the closest distance I can. Keep myself in cover. I saw alibi. She's still there. Jesus, my recoil is bad. All right, let's just push into Geisha here. See the alibi.
Exposed.
Refire that. I think we might get flanked here. Goyle's top leg. They're both in sight.
Downstairs. Valkyrie downstairs.
He's gonna try to play C4. Last one's gonna play Nitro.
Nice.
Milkman just took himself. What?
Mission successful.
Okay. Okay, Milkman. Sometimes your aura of your gun skill is just so good, it just cancels out the enemy. See you later, Milkman.